So how did we get here? Well, in 2021, we bought this abandoned farm in northern Portugal, and over the last few years, we've worked hard, renovating, landscaping, homesteading, and shaping this patch of Portuguese mountainside into our family home. In 2024, we made the life-changing decision to build big here, saying goodbye to what was, and building from the ground up our very own stone house, using traditional stonemasonry and creating a legacy here that we hope will endure for generations. We've got a long road ahead of us with some unexpected chapters about to unfold, and we'll be sharing every twist and turn with you on this channel. We believe in making really brave choices for our family, and the next few months are going to be pretty life-changing. Remember to subscribe. It's completely free and it'll help you find our content. We've said it before, but really, we are only just getting started.
Good morning, everybody, and well, it's another big day. Of course it is. We're building a big house. It's one of those days that you think about, well, compare it to when you're painting and decorating your front room. You find it very, very difficult to get started. That's kind of what's happened here, because the project that we're going to be focusing on today is a project that we found really, really, really difficult to get started, even though we've had all the ducks in a row for a really, really long time. But today is the day. Not only are we finally going to get started on this project, but we're also putting into place a few finishing touches on the house as well. And we all know how difficult it is and how time consuming finishing touches can actually be. So these are finishing touches that after we finish them, the rest of the house should just go clunk, 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 roof, done. We'll see. But anyway, today we are going to be doing a whole bunch of very, very intricate finishing touches on the stonework on the outside of the house. And we're also waiting for Mr. Mario to arrive somewhere from that direction. What's that?
Go up the road and see where Mario's comes.
You want to go do that now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
We do that every day. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, let's do it.
Bye, Sawyer.
Are you coming, Sawyer?
Please.
What you got?
Please.
Who gave you that?
Daniel.
Daniel gave it to you.
Open it.
You open it.
I can't open it. But what Daniel gave me. Please. Oh. Dad, wait. Oh, Daddy. I got it.
What you gonna do now?
Put it in your pocket.
What you got?
Yeah, sweetie.
A sweetie. Did Daniel give you a sweetie as well? Come on.
Daddy, not like last time. Always jumped in with Mario's digger.
Yeah, I remember.
And it was so funny. I made the bike out of the way.
That's a good
It
idea.
was
'Cause
on the road.
Yeah, how long do you think Mario's going to be?
I hear him.
Shh,
That's the airplane.
just an aeroplane.
I wish I can bring the bike. We should bring my...
Why don't you go get your bike?
Come on. I'm done, my dad. Dad, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for?
That looks like Antonio's coming down the hill. He's the stonemason. That's very good news. That means Mario's definitely on his way behind. There we go. Now you're recording as well, Sawyer. So you can record. Get your fingers out of the way.
So, Mario's come today and the little mamas are going today and I'm gonna film him. Do, 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 do.
Are you recording, Sawyer?
Where's that?
I think I can hear him. I think I just saw him.
Where?
going to be coming around the corner any second now. Are you ready?
Yes. So, fox.
Are you filming me? Finger out the way of the screen. Like this. Lift your finger.
Mario!
That's it, that's it.
Mario!
Obi, sit.
Obi,
Mario! Sit. Yay! Mario's Hola, Mario. Buen día.
Mario's here! Let's follow the Mario digger!
Let's
Let's follow the Mario digger!
Are you filming still?
Yeah?
Done. Keep filming. I'm so proud of you, my boy. Well done.
Mario is here!
The usual excitement has descended on the farm on a day like today because we have got, I think, yes we do, a big digger trundling down the hill and it's got Mario in it.
Mario's here!
Yeah.
We're finally getting round to the project that we've been waiting to do for months. I cannot wait to see how this turns out. So today we've got Mario, Antonio, and there's a new face in town. I don't know him yet, but they're here to build the stone staircase that's going to connect the lawn and the gardens to the house. So this is probably one of the very last really enormous landscaping projects that we're going to be doing here on the farm. It's like, I mean, we're never going to be finished here, right? And we've got a long way to go on this house. But in terms of like reshaping big parts of the land, this is the big plan that we've got for the moment, is this whole area. So it's building this staircase, and then it's going to be adding a beautiful outdoor kitchen. But more about that a little bit later. For now, let's watch this epic team create something that I think is going to be really, truly magical and make this wonderful rock, which you guys helped us name all those years ago, Robinson's Rock, a really integral part of the shape around this farm. We also have all the guys on site today working on this house. So you can hear the compressor in the background. They're still cutting all of those big stones. They're going to be kind of carrying on with getting all of the stonework done, because on Tuesday, and today's Saturday, we've got the big move of the crane happening. So there's heaps to get done before that happens. So yeah, I suppose let's get on with it. I also have got a very, very, very dear friend here staying, who I haven't seen for 5 years. So if I dip in and out a little bit and I'm a little bit absent, please forgive me, but we've got a lot of catching up to do. And yeah, enjoy guys. This is going to be one heck of a project.
What a beautiful golden morning for it as well. Okay, it's bedlam here. We've got rocks being split behind me. We've got tractor noises. We've got the next door neighbor trimming his grass. It's noisy for sure, but it's also very beautiful. Obi, come on, out the way. Yeah. Stand up here out the way. That's it.
What's happening today? You don't know? Who's here? And what are they going to build? You don't know? Stairs? From where? To where?
All the way over there.
Nice work, buddy. It's going to be cooler. A lot of chatting going on at the moment, just I think trying to figure out logistics, because it's not a massive space actually. It hadn't really occurred to me before, that where Mario's got to work. So because we've got that stone table there, it's a little bit tight, considering he needs to be able to turn this all around and cut a route up this stairway. As always, there's never any need to worry. These guys figure anything out. They've been amazing. You guys have seen them come and do numerous projects on the farm. In fact, I think the first project that Mario and Antonio came and did together was this step and wall kind of division of the lawn. And no, these steps behind us actually was Mario's very first project he did with us. Then him and Antonio came together to do the next bit of that terrace and also do the wall beneath our new road. They then did the steps down to the bio pool and the wall along that collapsing terrace, and they've done tons together on the farm. So this is just the next phase of all of that. The other digger driver that came to help us get ready to move the crane a few weeks ago moved all of these stones down here so that they were out of his way. Now Mario's just moving them back around to over there, getting ready for them to be able to prepare the path for those stones all the way up the side here. How are you feeling, love?
Excited, always. You know, Mario days are always big days, aren't they? Big changes on the farm. So we've got 7, 8 people on site today working, plus me and you, plus Crusoe, the apprentice digger driver, and Sawyer, the apprentice cameraman.
And I was just saying, a very dear old friend of mine.
Yeah, Robin's here as well. So it is a really, and UK TV's going to arrive fairly soon as well to shoot for season 2 or season 5 it will probably be of the show that we're in at the moment.
Which is called?
Help, We Bought a Village.
Yay!
Yeah.
If you guys want to watch it, we'll link a blog post we've written about how you can do that.
Yeah.
Above John's head.
Yeah.
So go and check it out. Actually, I'm going to interrupt really, really quickly to explain it to you guys because we're super excited to be featured on Channel 4 in the UK. It's not something we ever thought we would have the opportunity to do, and it's been so much fun. So if you are in the UK, it is going live every day, Monday to Friday this week, the 29th to the 3rd of October at 4 p.m. GMT, so 4 p.m. UK time on Channel 4. Now, if you're not in the UK, you can still watch it, fear not. All you're going to need to do is download a Surfshark VPN. What you need to do is click on our unique link in the description below this video or scan this QR code. It's going to take you off to the Surfshark website. There you're going to need to buy a subscription. If you use our special code, TheNewbys, you will get 4 extra months. Now what that's going to allow you to do is change the location of your IP address from wherever you are, be it Canada, America, Australia, to the UK. And by doing that, you're going to be able to watch Help, We Bought a Village on Channel 4's catch-up app, which is just called 4. So click on the link in the description below to download Surfshark. It'll attach itself as a plugin on your browser or as an app on any of your devices that you use. You can use it on all of your devices with just one subscription. And not only is it going to allow you to watch Help, We Bought a Village, it's also going to make sure that while you're surfing the internet, all of your data is completely encrypted. And what that does is adds a layer of security to your time on the internet, meaning that nobody can get a hold of your sensitive information like your banking details, your personal information. Thank you so much to Surfshark for being the paid partner of today's episode and making it possible for all of you, no matter where you are in the world, to join us in this very exciting week of being a part of Help, We Bought a Village. It has been so much fun filming with these guys and we cannot wait to hear what you guys think. So check it out, let us know. Everything you need to know is in the description below this video. Thanks guys, please get back to it.
Great. So building a staircase up the side there is a big moment. We're basically starting to link the rest of the property together. This year, this summer, we have barely used this lawn. In fact, it's almost been neglected totally. In fact, when we went to Zimbabwe for 3 weeks, we forgot to water it. The timer was unplugged and it never got watered. So it's looking a little bit messy, a little bit scruffy at the moment. But that's also given me opportunity to be able to look towards the future of what this space is going to be in terms of lower maintenance, a space where we don't have to worry about it. And we'll be doing an episode about that probably in the next few weeks, where we are almost completely going to redesign this whole area down here. I can't wait to start that. But first of all, we need to get a staircase to link the house to this area so that next summer, we don't have to worry about not being able to use this space. So each one of these stones, just in case you're curious about it, costs around about, I think anyway, Mario might be sat on the other end of the TV screen at the moment going, no, that's totally wrong. But I think they cost around about 75, 80 euros per stone, per step. But it's going to be really worth it. This is a big project. Okay, that's one of the oak trees coming up.
Oh, that's lovely old tree.
No, it wasn't a lovely old tree. That
No, it
was
wasn't, but like you know, there's memories attached to them, aren't there, those trees?
Who remembers Robinson's Rock when we found it, when we discovered it, when we sat on top of it and we said, okay, let's all give it a name? Back in the olden days, you're like, okay, and we had that big competition. Everybody would say Crusoe's Rock, or it should be like the Big Rock, or the Granite Rock, or the Round Rock, or whatever names you came up with. And then somebody said Robinson's Rock. I can't remember who it was, and we named it Robinson's Rock. We sat on top of it. Mario was here then, back in those days, just cleaning bamboo from this whole area because it was completely covered in bamboo. And here we are now with a big house on the top of the hill.
My love, I've got a question for you. I was just saying that I think this might be one of our very last big landscaping projects.
Yeah, wow.
It's a bold statement, but it's probably not far beyond the realms of possibility.
The thing about this project at the moment, this piece of land, is we could quite literally continue creating stuff for years and years and years. You know, in my head, we've still got the James Bond house. We could be building a stone house down the bottom next to the bees. We could be building this. We've got this to build, that to build, this to build. But at some point in the future, we've just got to say, okay, you know what? This house is just beautiful and perfect as it is. And if we keep creating stuff on this piece of land, it's going to become a theme park rather than a home or a place that's just beautiful to be in. So, so there's definitely future conversations about more projects, and we have one lined up. I think probably in the next month we'll be talking a little bit about that, and we're very excited to share it with you. But yeah, probably this might be one of the last big landscaping projects that we've got to do on the farm here in Portugal, I would say. So there's a big round rock right there, just at the bottom of where Mario's working right now. I want that rock lifted and I want it put right there in the lawn.
Oh wow! Rocks on your lawn.
Yeah,
I want it to go. You done with John
I want it to go right there, right there.
Okay.
Because one of the things we're going to need to do is just cut a little bit, make the lawn area a little bit smaller.
Oh, the boys would be sad about that.
Yeah, well, it needs to be a bit smaller because we need it to be a little bit less. Less maintenance, less needy. Crusoe straight out of the digger or massive toad. What you got, buddy?
I don't know if you guys remember these trees. We'll find a shot of them for you. But there were 2 oak trees here on the front of this hill, and both of them were pretty knackered. So when Claudio came from Deer Plant, he was like, no, you could definitely afford to kind of get rid of those. They are not doing very well. They're very weak. And they're not going to serve any purpose there. You know, they're just kind of blocking the view from the house, and they're probably not going to make it anyway. So we cut them down, but it is amazing. You know, you leave the stump in and the tree regrows from the roots, which is incredible. Nature is incredible with stuff like that. We've seen it so many times. In fact, there's a very, very special piece of wisteria that's popped up.
Who remembers the big wisteria that used to grow up the side of that derelict house that we knocked down and all the way over the top? It was around about right here. Well, I've just spotted that. That's wisteria growing from the exact same spot that we got rid of the last lot from.
Those of you that have been with us for a long time, it'll definitely make you smile. But yeah, let's see if they manage to get this out.
Underneath the ground where we thought it would be soil, it's coming more rock. You can hear Mario's bucket scraping across the top of that rock now. Look at this though. The remnants of the bamboo that once plagued this area of the farm. It's still a little bit here, but it hasn't been growing for a whole season, so we've done well with that. And as I've said that, I've just noticed there's still a whole bunch of bamboo right here growing up the other side of that that tree. We obviously didn't see that bamboo because it was covered in Bush. All right, we're having some real problems with this tree stump here, getting it out. Ah. There we go. What you got?
Pick and some beans, more beans, and tomato, and watermelon tomato.
Oh, wow!
I'm gonna sew up.
We've got a change of tack here. Mario's come round the other way. Oh dear. Shame. I was rather hopeful those would survive, but never mind. So basically when Mario's finished those steps, I want this big rock rolled here so we can't get any more diggers or tractors down here ever again. I'm sort of there, and that way I can kind of finish this area. I can start thinking about putting a little bit more grass down here and other bits and pieces. I think that's a grapefruit and that's a lime tree right here. And then we've got the orange tree that used to be around the side of the other house right there. I just hope nothing gets damaged today, you know? Oh. Okay, so we're just checking out and mapping the route for the steps and how it's going to come and curve round Robinson's Rock. Oh, that's nice.
I know, me too, but he didn't mean it. It was just a mistake. Good work, boys. Teamwork makes there. Good job. No, bit deeper, bit deeper. Well done. Okay, one more. Good work. Isn't it? That's it. So you're going to put one in. That's it. Well done, little dude. Done? Good work. Is it going to be happy there?
Yep.
Where's the other one? Has Rob's got it?
Oh.
What else do we need to give it to make it grow big?
Water.
That's it. And what else does it need to grow big?
Water.
Water and?
I don't know.
Sunshine.
Sunflower. Yeah. Done.
Good work, boys.
Okay, so we've started we've got the string line down and in place, running there. The staircase is going to have to start a little bit further out from where we'd initially imagined it to be, which was somewhere around here, you know. That's going to mean it's going to curve more around the rock, which is going to look absolutely fantastic. But at the same time, it does mean that the entrance to the staircase is kind of going to be here, facing that way, rather than, that's James from the TV, rather than facing towards the lawn. I'm totally okay with that because I just like the curve. I think it's going to look fantastic when it's finished, and we can grow a whole bunch of plants up there and put a nice banister in it. It'll be really beautiful when it's finished. But the reason for that is here and here we've got a whole bunch of rock that we either excavate, which means drilling into it, or we put the stairs on top of it. And if we're going to put the stairs on top of it, we've got to start them a little bit further out so they're already high enough to stand on top of the rock that's there. That is literally one big, okay, it doesn't look like one big piece of rock, but it is, going all the way up there onto Robinson's Rock and all the way, and the entire house is sat on that one big piece of granite. Right, step 2 going into place.
While all of that is going on down there, the guys up here are tidying up that bay window edge, which now looks really beautiful. So they cut all of those big rocks that were at the top, and now they're smoothing it off with some cement. And then what will happen is window frames like these will be placed along there, and then 2 up like that, and we'll have the windows within that. It's going to be very, very beautiful. So that's moved on quite a bit since I was last down here. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. It looks great, doesn't it?
Where are we going to build the outdoor kitchen? Because the way the stairs are is where we're going to put the outdoor kitchen.
Yeah, you're right. So we'll have to think of something else for that. I'm not sure yet, but we've had to bring the stairs out a little bit further because the rocks on the bank of Robinson's Rock were so steep. So we've got to start out
Okay.
so that we can get over the top of them.
Okay. But I know without any question that by the end of it, it's going to be better than we ever could have imagined, because this is the dream team and they always pull it out the back.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, the sun's gone away and the clouds have rolled in a little bit. It's starting to feel really muggy, you know, that sticky feeling. 6 steps up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 steps up, that's great. It's going really well and starting to take shape. You can definitely see the path that the staircase is going to take now. Mario's just been getting some of the old hardcore that's been dug out from the house behind us. And we're using some of that leftover stone, some of that rubbish stone, if you like, as part of this staircase, just to backfill a little bit. And also the bigger pieces of rock, the bigger pieces of stone that weren't quite good enough to make the grade for the walls of the house, they're being used as the structural elements underneath the stair pieces. So it's just making it a bit more solid, a stronger structure. And a great way to use stones and rocks and waste that would otherwise have gone to landfill. I think my wife's a bit tired. As everybody knows, we've got the UK TV here with us at the moment, and James behind me has been filming, and I've got a TV mic on, and Tara all the way over there has got her TV mic on as well. She's looking a bit sheepish, but she's just been talking about the builders' bums, but thinking that nobody could hear her. But of course, James is listening to every single word she's saying in the mic. There we go. Where is she? She's gone and hid behind a tree.
Well, it's been a long day and lots has happened. Not just down on those incredible steps, which are coming out so beautifully, but also up here on the build site. And the guys have achieved a heck of an amount, which is super important because a lot is going to be happening next week that they needed to use today to prepare for. So let me fill you in and make sure you're all caught up, because next week is going to be a big one. So Marcus arrived after lunch, and what they are busy doing this afternoon is preparing all of the window frames for those huge window frame stones, like these ones, and these ones. So we've been waiting for delivery of those, and these ones in particular, this big window and that big window, I know they've tried to cut 4 or 5 times, and every time they've tried to do it, they've broken because they're just so big. So it's been a bit of a stress, but it sounds like they've finally managed to get them cut, and they'll be arriving on site on Tuesday. They're super fragile. They're going to have to be handled with care, and it's really important that all of these edges and frames are ready for them to go into place before, I think, the crane is moved. So they're going to arrive on Tuesday morning. The crane's going to finish off its work on this side of the house. They're going to get those into place, and then the crane is going to move to the front of the house, which is going to change the build site quite significantly. First of all, it's going to ruin our view of the front of the house, but that's okay, we can live with it. It's going to free up the driveway, which will be interesting to then be able to see that side of the house entirely. And it's just going to open up the possibility to work on all of the parts of the house that the crane hasn't been able to reach. Now, I'm going to wander back down to the stairs, but I think that's probably all we've got time for today. So I'm also going to say thank you so much for watching. It means the world to us. I'm sorry I haven't been as present as usual today. I've had such a lovely time catching up with a very, very dear friend. And we'll be back all systems go next week. So tune in then. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, and please leave us a comment because we love hearing from you. We're so grateful to all of you guys for all of the support you show our family. And we'll see you then. Ciao for now.
Stepping out of the shadow in my room, caught between cowboy clouds and misty moon. Silver dress, sparkle eyes, crystal blue. I was lost to the menace of the mind, sucker punched by love most of my life. Told myself I would always toe the line.